Leads to expertise, and by now, seniors at Sarah have survived all 4 years of high school and are getting ready to move on to the real world. Today, we will speak to seniors so they can share some helpful tips about succeeding in high school.
Who was your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher, probably Mr. Schmidt, because he's probably the funniest teachers and pretty laid back and pretty cool.
How do you organize your classwork?
Well, I have a folder for each of my classes and, yeah.
What advice would you tell the freshmen about high school PE?
Oh man, high school PE. It's pretty easy. It's just you have to keep dressing out and just run your laps.
What should you do to own Q Dog?
To be a Q dog, you should probably keep your grades up, not mess around. Yeah.
If you can do this again, what would you do better?
Oh, now fool around freshman and sophomore year for sure.
Who was your favorite teacher?
I think my favorite teacher was Mr. Thomas because he was really nice and he helped you along the way, how to solve all your math problems, how to understand the concept of math.
How do you organize your classwork?
I organize my classwork by usually having the front cover of my binder, the white paper, and writing down all my assignments and then just doing it at home if I have any.
What advice do you tell the freshmen about high school?
I think I tell the freshmen for PE to suit up every day and do as the PE teachers tell them to do because it's really not that hard.
What should you do to own Q Dog?
For being a Q dog, I think you need to just maintain all your schoolwork, do good in school, do good in tests and everything.
If you can do this again, what would you do better?
I think that I would just do all my work more harder, try actually in all my classes, so I could be taking AP classes and then actually eliminating them so in college I won't have to worry about anything.
Who was your favorite teacher?
Right now, my favorite teacher is Ms. Zoltan because she helps us, like for senior exhibitions, she's going to help us with everything we need.
How do you organize your classwork?
I make sure I have everything, like for my periods, I make sure I have everything together and just make sure I don't lose anything because it's very important.
What advice do you tell the freshmen about high school PE?
For PE, you just really have to suit up and make sure you actually participate in PE, and that's pretty much it.
What should you do to own Q Dog?
Just try your hardest in every class. Don't slip, and make sure you do all your homework and get good grades and do good on tests.
If you can do this again, what would you do better?
I'll do my freshman year better because I didn't really do that good. I had to go to summer school for it, and I would actually try for like all my years.
Who was your favorite teacher?
Mr. Giles and Cotner.
How do you organize your classwork?
How do I organize my classwork? Okay, hold on. That's like, I'm like brain dead right now. Okay, so it's like, can someone else do it? Yeah.
Who was your favorite teacher?
Miss Holton.
How do you organize your classwork?
I keep everything in a binder.
What advice do you tell freshmen about high school PE?
Do everything the teachers tell you and suit out.
What do you do to own Q Dog?
Keep your high grades.
If you can be high school again, what would you do better?
Do all my work and not screw around.
My favorite teacher was definitely Mr. Cotner because he's really funny and, he's cool. Good English teacher, freshman year. Organize classwork. I keep a binder with all kinds of dividers, and I try to keep it in one place. Don't have a bunch of extra notebooks or whatever, because you always end up losing paper, and it's gonna be the one assignment that you really need. Freshman PE. Try. Even if you can't run a mile in the time that you need to, if you try, they'll give you the A usually. And suit out. Don't be stupid. Just suit out. Like, if you don't suit out, you're not going to pass. And there's no point in not suiting out. Like, what are you going to do? Ruin your clothes out there? Just suit out. Being a Q dog, earning a Q dog or whatever, just stay on top of your work. Don't, be all rude to your teachers. Keep your citizenship grades up and stuff, and just stay on top of your homework assignments. If I could do this again, I would do all my homework on time and not miss school and not be late and take more AP classes. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kiani, and my favorite teacher was Miss Smith. She's really nice and she's understanding. If you didn't do your homework, she would work with you to make sure you got your work done so you could pass your class. And how I organize my classwork is I make sure I keep everything organized in my binder. I also keep my graded work at home in a special container, so if the teacher messes up my grade, I make sure I have the paper so I could show them to replace it. And some advice I would give about PE is run and make sure you suit up all the time. If you suit up all the time, you could pass the class, but you don't want to be lazy because it's kind of embarrassing if you're an upperclassman in PE with all the younger kids, so you want to get it finished right now. And what you do to be a Q dog is do all your work, stay focused in class, don't try to be the class clown because it's not worth it in the end trying to struggle and make up your grades last minute. And if I had to do it again, what would I do better is I would be more focused and not such a social butterfly in class and trying to be popular, and because grades is what matters in the end, and that's it.
So tell us about your current, look over there, tell us about your current academic.
Right now I'm currently in school. This is my last year. I'm studying nutrition and Spanish as well, and I'm also working as a teacher assistant.
Great. You can leave it rolling.
Do your work. Do all your homework. Try to learn as much as you can in high school because that's going to help a lot during college. It's basically the same things, you just do it on your own. And I would just say stick to your books, read as much as you can.